Hey, hey, day trippers and thrill seekers. We are nearly ready to head out on one of my favorite excursions. We will be taking in some epic views of the mountains as we travel along one of the most scenic roads, Minami Awa. So, have a last check of your vehicle and let's roll out.
A note up top, just try your best to stick together. This is a group exercise, remember? No racing off, and enjoy the views. Over to the right, way off in the distance, is Tokyo City. It started off much smaller, in this case, just a fishing village we know as Edo. As trade and infrastructure grew, so did the city boundaries, until what we see today as the sprawling, luminous capital of Japan. Now don't we look good? The cars for this day trip will turn heads wherever you go. Designed for pure performance, these modern supercars are amongst the most desirable drives. Now, I'm sure most of you have heard of the Horizon Festival, but this one is special. I myself have been writing letters, emails, and sending carrier pigeons to whoever on the festival board would listen. Bring Horizon to Japan. Well, they listened, and just look. Competing at Horizon is earned. To enter, you need to qualify for an invitational event, a fast-paced drive from A to B with multiple start points. It can quickly become a real spectacle. If you make it over the line, then well done. You get a yellow wristband, and with that, access to your first bunch of official Horizon events. Taking the surroundings as we head along this forest road. Housing a thriving ecosystem, this is the perfect place to spot the Honshu Sika deer. Now is a great time to remind you, take photographs, make memories. Take extra care on this road. It's a little more narrow with some tight bends and turns. You can see why, around the midnight hour, those looking for a clearer road, free of daily commuters, might say bring a JDM Classic and push a few limits. But that's not what we're doing right now. No matter how many times I drive this road, I get goosebumps. Now team, just look at that view and feel the thrill of the raised road right now. And there's another reason why I love going over this. That's right, tunnel, cutting right into the landscape, helping the road snake through the steep terrain. One of our group is lucky enough to be driving the Audi R8. If you are not on a day trip and trying to stay with the pack, then this V10 powered supercar could manage a top speed of 205 miles per hour. With its race car DNA, it has the stability and responsiveness to handle any corner you come up against. When I promise epic views, I deliver Mount Fuji. It's an active stratovolcano, last erupting in 1707. Made up of many layers of lava, ash, cinder, Fuji has an unmistakable near-symmetrical silhouette, towering over us at 3,776 meters to the summit. About Edo? Well, in Japanese history, that also refers to a period of time. That's right, the Edo period. A prosperous time of growth, culture, and stability. Spanning from 1603 to 1868, and this town, Naraijuku, was the wealthiest post town along the Nakasindo Highway, running all the way to Edo, or as we know it today, Tokyo.
right, mate. Good job. So, day trippers, we will see you soon for part 2 shortly. Make your way there now, if you will. And for us 3, I think we can swing by a speed zone on the way.
Okay, you know about speed zones. It's a zone you have to speed through. Be brave, be quick. I think the Porsche can do it. Can you?
They can, for sure.
Okay, hold your nerve. Foot down.
Hey, thanks, Jordan. I enjoyed that. You know, I quite like your little challenges.
Yeah, why do you think I'm hanging around your day trips like a sore thumb?
That's not how the phrase works, but I get what you're trying to say. We appreciate you, Jordy.
Okay, Sanchez, what's next?
Okay, that's some nerve. Even I backed down from 1 or 2 corners.
Okay, so we're not quite done with our day trip just yet. This one's a bit higher pace, but just as scenic. Taking in some beautiful traditional sights as we pass under the Matsumi Grape Bridge. So let's roll out.
Gonna feel a bit faster in this section of the day trip. Nature's many colors transform every region. From barren white snow where plants are sparse, to spring where flowers explode into vivid life, Japan drastically evolves with the seasons, and each one is such a sight. I have climbed Mount Fuji, by the way, as a part of an expedition. It took 12 long, grueling hours. There's an old Japanese proverb: you are wise to climb Mount Fuji, but a fool to do it twice. I'm taking that on face value. My legs still ache. The views, you have to do it. Once. This next lineup of cars, you should have seen on a racetrack somewhere. But remember, this is a guided tour, not a race. I need time to read you all my nice facts. Slow it down. coming up, the Bandai Azuma Skyline. Bandai Azuma Skyline offers a beautiful drive. It's like a high-speed nature bath and a serious test of your driving skills rolled into one. Now let's not forget to mention, this is one awesome road to drive on. Snaking, turning back on itself, it makes demands from those that push limits. As with many roads in this area, they were built to cut through the expansive forests. Trees are often replanted using techniques that preserve the root systems. So rather than demolish, we simply move. Japan cares for its green spaces. Where transplant is not possible, new growth is the next best option. Turn your attention to the Lotus Exige Cup 430 driving with us. A lighter but more aggressive track car from the British manufacturer, thanks to its carbon fiber body panels and aluminum exhaust, weighing in at just over a metric ton. When Lotus say, simplify, then add lightness, you get this race-ready beast. Okay, I'm gonna do you all a favor and be quiet for a moment. This spot right here is perfect for one thing. Top speed. So floor it! We have another view of Fuji to your right. Coming up on the left, you'll be able to see a traditional torii gate. These gates represent a passageway between the earthly realm and the sacred realm of the spirits. These gateways, traditionally made from wood and stone, are each a unique work of art.
Right then, ready to switch things up? End this day trip in a blaze of glory? The correct answer is yes, Geordie. I'll also accept a strong affirmative nod of the head. So, we are looking at hitting a speed zone, and that is...
We all know what a speed zone is, Jordy. Come on, let's go.
You want to look like a blur to a speed zone camera? You want relentless speed. That's an M's Machine Works Porsche Cayman GT3, built to take tenths off your laps. With the base and engine of a 911, it's been precision engineered to dominate on the time attack circuits. This is a fiercely competitive time attack car, ideal for setting blistering lap times.
Hey, thank you both. Supporting my day trips is, now being serious here, really sweet.
Mate, anytime. I'll keep joining as long as I can add a bit of a twist.
Deal. It's better when you two are here. So if the price to pay is to go fast, that's fine by me.
Hey, hey. Hope you had a blast out there. Saw some cool stuff, right?
That we did, May. Okay, I got some events to smash. I'll see you both later.
Wow. Okay. That's really showing me how it's done.
you can find. Be careful though, some are traps. Hey, it's Geordie. Come find me at Daikoku. I have someone I need you to meet.
Hey, thanks for meeting me. Oh, I love this spot. Great for a bit of drifting. Speaking of, have I mentioned Drift Club Japan yet? It's a club, obviously, like a board game club or a badminton club, but for, you know, sending cars sideways. And we are in Japan, so you not having a go at drift. I'm sorry, but I just won't allow it. So if you don't mind hopping in that RX-7 and following me, I'll take you to your Drift Club taster session.
We're off to meet Hamada Isamu-san, actual drift legend. And humble Drift Club Japan member. Well, he's actually the cornerstone of the whole thing. The best part of Drift Club, aside from the drifting, is the community. I'm telling you, I found the people. I'll admit, I wasn't that great on my first run out with them, but ever since I joined, they've made me so much better. Ambition, Shimano Drift Circuit. I could go now if I wanted, but I want to properly show up. And I like you there too. Drifting is legit now. Never used to be, far from it in fact. There's whole series. Competitions, properly sanctioned, best of the best type stuff. That's where we want to be.
Jordan's friend, Hamada Isamu. You want to try your hand at drift? Sensible choice. Hey, no pressure to join our drift club right now. See if you enjoy it first. But let's talk more drift. Tokyo City is waiting for us.
If you only ever drift once, has to be in the city. Tokyo City. Showing off. To ever do it, Keiichi Tsuchiya-san, aka the Drift King. Imagine how wild it was way back when someone would lose traction on purpose in a normal race. Imagine.
Yes, he started in the street scene, just like what you're doing now. Street to circuit, just like the Drift King.
Look at you go! Like some kind of car snake. Some points all. I'll allow it. brake. Dab of brake, a smidge of e-brake to tighten the angle. Rear-wheel drive kicking in to control that lateral movement. I tried it in a front-wheel drive car once. Did not end well.
You are welcome at Drift Club Japan anytime. Growing our community, nothing more important.
So, what do you think? Drift circuit next? Or we wait?
We wait. You and your friends should meet some of our other members. Build those skills, we will help. Then you'll be ready.
This is clearly not your first time drifting. I'm impressed.
You must be our newest member. Call me Midori. Welcome to Drift Club Japan. Hamada-san was very complimentary. Told me to take you out to the mountain roads, try something new.
Thanks for taking the time. I know you're busy at Horizon, and congrats on the purple wristband, by the way.
Oh, this is no trouble. Drift Club time is my time. And I want to see what our new recruit can do.
I have a plan. Step 1, drift. Step 2, improve skills. Step 3 and 4, drift more. Step 5, turn up to Shimane-Yama drift circuit with said skills. Step 6, revel in glory. Our stretch goal, get the respect and recognition of her man. Son.
Let's stick with step 1 for now. Jordan, what do you know about Hamada-san? You're a super fan, it seems.
Hamada-san, he's up there with the original Japanese drift pioneers. You see, most racing technique says that oversteer is something to be corrected, but those early drifters said, nah, actually this is fun. They harnessed it, and the oversteer technique was born. Without people like Hamada-san, I would never have thought I could use a car in that way. I'm just thankful. All right, I see. It's a no-chill run, is it? Good. drifting is like one of the slowest, least efficient ways to take a corner. But it's the most fun. Fact.
Drift Club taught me everything I know about cars. The limits, the mechanics. My first drift car was a complete starter project. I upgraded it to drift spec and welded the diff myself because I was on a budget. Okay, looks like you're gonna fit right in with Drift Club.
That was fun. I see potential. Glad to have you here. I look forward to seeing even more.
Step 1 and 2 technically chalked off, so it's onwards and upwards from here. I've got something a bit different planned for next time, so I'll see you soon.
Okay, Sanchez, what do you want to do now?
Welcome to Drift Club Japan, as if there was ever any doubt.
We are going up in the world. Literally, up in the mountains. Tell them.
Hey, we met briefly. Rob Glenn. Likes drift. A lot. That guy. So, I think it would be a good idea to head to the Snake In Mountain Passes. That is a classic drifting ground.
And we will be running the exact same route from any number of Isamu-san's drift videos. So let's head out and up.
This is the natural roaming ground of Hamada-san, up on the mountain pass. Trust me, the drive is worth the payoff. And you might hear about it, if we're loud enough. You should already be familiar, but if you find yourself 1v1 on a mountain pass, well, it's probably Toge.
Let's be clear. Toge is about grip, speed, focus. The roads we use as drifters and Toge racers are the same, just use them differently. Drift isn't so much focused on speed, it's measured in angles, in frame, in how long you can hold your nerve. You're ready to take over this road? Like I always say, though, in Drift Club, we want to see style. Because drifting without style...
is just skidding, right? I say that too. No, hold on. I got that from you.
Words to live by, laddo. Right, buckle up, and I'll see you at the finish.
Now, you don't need to pass. Just keep up, send around the turns, and don't look down. That is outrageous. On these roads as well. Whew. Okay, locked in. Keep going. Not gonna lie, fully jealous of you in that car right now. That is iconic, especially on these roads. Jordy, your friend is showing you up. You're not gonna take that, are you? Oh, yes! Absolutely flying!
Well, you two, it's been a pleasure, but I have to scuttle off. I'm doing one of those day trips. You heard of that?
Oh yeah, I know the boss. Tell you what, I'll get you a sweet discount if you show up and drift with us at the circuit when we're ready.
I'll see what I can do. Only because you're doing such a fine job. But the discount could grease the wheels a bit too.
A+, S tier, 3-star, big time effort there, well done.
Gotta love Tokyo City. You clearly do.
I hear you've been improving. So, let's see what you can do.
Oh, so no pressure then, Hamada-san.
No pressure. Just drift. Let's go.
Drift Club Japan. It's not about... competing with each other, Jordan. It's about building up all of our skills. That when we drift together, we all win. The most important rule to follow in Drift Club Japan is rule number 1. And what is that?
Rule number 1. Drift Club Japan members celebrate progress, not podiums. I just hope I'm not a victim of Rule 5. You must buy dinner for everyone at Drift Club if you hit the barriers of the drift circuit.
Good start. But I know you got more. I'm impressed. Now, go all out. Natural talent. Maybe you can train up our next Drift Club members.
So, Hamada-san, about our drift circuit readiness.
Good news. You're ready. I just had to be sure. So go out and have one last practice, and I'll see you at Shimanoyama Drift Circuit.
Thank you, Hamada-san. Honestly, good job it's not straight away, because I need a day or two for that to sink in.
I thought you might have met your match with that car. Well, I'm never listening to myself again.
Little Bird told me you got a spot at Shimanoyama Drift Circuit. Seriously impressive. Hamada-san doesn't just show up with anyone, you know?
Oh yeah, we've worked for it, and grateful we have. I would 100% be buying everyone dinner if I'd have gone day one.
Rule 5. Yes, I know all too well. So, while we're here at Daikoku, why not have one last run out before your big day?
The best thing about having full access to Yuji's auto, the parts. You know how many cars I've brought up to drift spec for the club? It's a big number.
Oh, I don't doubt it. Hey, Keiko, tell us what the drift circuit is like.
Most important are the crowds. They come to watch the best. That's why Hamada-san pushes your skill. Because you will inspire someone in that crowd to try for themselves. Keeping drift alive for a new generation. I have a feeling you're gonna shine at Shimanoyama. Keep it up. Drifting for a few weeks? Were you born in a Nissan Sylvia?
Hey, thanks for drifting with us. Good to get one last run out before the big day.
No need to thank me. That's just Drift Club. Oh, I'll be in the crowd for this one. So, give it some flair for me.
Yeah, I'm sure we could do that for you. Thanks again, Keiko. Sorry, not thank you. Sorry, thanks. Best if I just go.
Great session. Magic. Next time we drift, it's the real deal. Shimanoyama Drift Circuit.
Today is a true test of Drift Club Japan. Shimanoyama Drift Circuit in front of a sold-out crowd.
Sold out? Nobody told me that.
It's a good job you have both been in training. Don't sweat it. Come on, let's go.
Let's head to the drift circuit. You worked hard for this.
Thank you, Hamada-san. Let's use the drive to get to grips with the car before we hit the circuit.
That car under control. It looks fierce.
Welcome to Shimanoyama Drift Circuit. Our club puts in the time out there to show the crowds what we can do on the track. We want to inspire by giving our all together as Drift Club Japan.
Yeah, on behalf of both of us, thanks for this. I promise not to invoke rule number 5.
I was hoping you would. Quite hungry. Now, let's go and put on a show.
Your Ferrari has been built to drift, and every part of this circuit has been built to drift on. Use everything you learned and put it into action. All right, everyone. Heads down, eyes on, let's drift. That's it! You mastered this. The two of you, but I feel like you have more in the tank. Focus. Perfect lines, sharp angles, long slides. Let's go. I see this is serious. Let's step it up a gear.
All right, last push. It's now or never. No, that was too dramatic. I mean, it's now or probably tomorrow.
polished even. I like it.
Hamada-san, I don't say this lightly. I mean, I mostly never say anything serious. But thanks for welcoming us to Drift Club Japan. I hope we did well enough.
More than well enough. I'm hoping you stay members for a long time to come.
Oh, you couldn't make us leave even if you tried. Obviously mean that in a good way, because that could sound weird.
I know what you mean. Now, Jordan, I'm fairly certain you broke Drift Club rule number 5.
Make sure to go sideways over the line. That's a real crowd pleaser.
Jordan is buzzing about Drift Club Japan. It's only the first step though, right? Hey, check your journal for an update.
That was in my top 5. No, top 3 drift events of all time. I'm impressed.
Hey, I have a city-bound day trip about to leave. I'll save you a seat.
Daikoku's one of the most iconic car meets in the world. Take your best dressed car there, mate.
Welcome, day trippers and thrill seekers. I'm Mei Hasagawa, and I will be your guide on this very cool, very urban day trip. So, get ready for a guided tour of the sights and lights of Tokyo City. Have your cameras ready, and let's roll out.
Stay together as much as possible. Tokyo City is a busy place with a lot of traffic. Other road users may not have the same driving skills as you. I like to put you in cars that turn heads. It doesn't always mean supercar. Sometimes it means, oh, I have not seen one of those in years. It's hard to imagine, but if you were here in 1971, it was a world without the Honda Civic. You would have had to wait a whole year. You would then have to wait until 1974 for Honda to produce its sportier model seen driving with us right now, the Honda Civic RS. Welcome to Shibuya Crossing. Outside of Horizon Festival times, this is one of the busiest pedestrian crossings in the world. With around 3,000 people crossing at peak hours, when the sign says you can go, you have to go. It's not nicknamed the Shibuya Scramble for nothing. To your right, that striking structure is of course Tokyo Tower, the second tallest man-made structure in Japan, originally purposed as a broadcast tower. Every 5 years, the tower gets a fresh coat of paint, taking a whole year to complete the job, using, get this, 28,000 liters of paint. I mentioned that you never have to go too far to see nature, and Chikugayen Ginko Avenue is one of my favorite examples. Great for car spotting, may I add? This urban area is lined with a corridor of trees, bringing year-round color to the city. And in autumn, it really is such a sight. I want to bring special attention to the day tripper in the Civic RS, one of my absolute best friends coming all the way from the UK with Jordan Chambers, who you'll meet soon. We always had a dream of joining the Horizon Festival together, so I want to shout out to great friends, good times, and fast cars. Okay, everyone. Up ahead, we need to come to a stop and park your cars in the designated area as we head into the next part of this day trip.
I love retro cars more than anyone I know. But you're about to take this Honda Civic Type R for a spin. Well, more than a spin. Hold on to your hat, yeah?
All right, well, don't be too long. See you at the next part of the Tokyo City day trip, okay?
I'm on my way. I'm gonna take a more leisurely route, I think. See you soon.
Okay, May, looking forward to it. We're doing the opposite, by the way, whatever the opposite of leisurely is.
I'm sure you'll figure it out, Jordy. Talk about an upgrade, right? A long way from the first generation you were just driving. But you know, you have to respect your elders. Otherwise, we wouldn't have this beauty, would we?
Okay, day trippers. I hope you enjoyed part 1 of the Tokyo City day trip. Take a moment to stretch and have a break before we set off again. I'll call you all when we are good to go. One stunning crane stamp for you. Makes me want to explore to find one myself. if you want to add some real gems to your car collection, there's some new barn find rumors to follow. And the beautiful Fuji Unkai house is now available for purchase. All right, everyone, time to hit the road. Now this is the part you have all been waiting for. An iconic place for Japanese car culture, where you never know who will turn up. That's right, team. Daikoku PA. So what are we waiting for? Let's roll out.
Daikoku PA. Now, I'm sure you know what that means, but for all those at the back, it means parking area. Tucked in under the highway, this PA is world famous. I call this convoy nothing but Nissan, for obvious reasons. All shapes and sizes, this is a Nissan parade. If you wait long enough at Daikoku. Of course, you can always guarantee a JDM showing, but US and Euro imports will sometimes roll in and get the cameras snapping.
Oh, that's true. I took my car there last week and ended up staying for 3 hours talking to this one group of people. I do like talking, you know, and car people want to be around car people, and Daikoku is full of them. I have to mention the Nissan Silvia with us right now. Nissan's S chassis has always been a go-to drifting platform, as well as a car that is just a joy to drive. But you know me, if I can slide a car around the corner, I probably will.
Okay, we're getting close. Daikoku PA is just up ahead. Make sure you roll in with style.
I have the pleasure to introduce Jordan Chambers. You may know him from his drifting exploits and Horizon legend, Nakamoto Midori-san.
Thank you, May.
Hello, everyone. So happy to meet you all. May, please, it would be an honor to race. In fact, I insist, Daikoku can wait for now.
I normally say stick together, but scratch that. This is a race.
No,
That's it.
I'll leave you to focus then.
Right.
Okay then.
May.
Maybe you both need quiet time?
Yeah, good idea. Quiet time. For now.
Now that was a race.
Yeah, it absolutely was exactly that, May.
Agreed. Hope we can do it again soon. See you around.
Okay, Sanchez. What do you want to do next?
How do you do it? We are not slow, but you make us look it.
There will be an interesting find in here. Want to document it with some footage? Ooh, a Mitsubishi Montero Evolution. An absolute dominator of endurance rallies.
Yes, exactly. In '97, this model marked the start of an incredible run for Mitsubishi at Dakar. Apparently, this one in particular performed well.
The damage to that front bumper alone is an indication of an incredible endurance career.
Almost fully destroyed. They aren't delicate though. The Montero model won 12 Dakar rallies in the 2000s. They were surpassed at one point but bounced back after further developing the truck.
Well, it looks like you've got your work cut out restoring this off-roading monster. Let's load it.
Hey, that front bumper was completely destroyed. Plus, there's dirt caked into every crevice of the poor car. We'll call you when we're done sorting it out. rally car is ready and waiting for the stages once again. It's in your garage when you're ready to check it out.
converted race car in here. Get recording. Let's see what we're working with. Yep, the Lamborghini Diablo SV, one of the greatest poster cars of the 90s. This one looks like it was decked out too.
This is the car I was asked to advise on. It originally was fitted out with flashy accessories, but the owner wanted to strip it back, restore it to being race-ready. Unfortunately, regulations changed and the money needed to upgrade dwindled.
I guess all the extras made the car heavy. A Diablo SV like this sat half ready for the track is so heartbreaking to see. Even in this state, you can see its potential.
It's a powerful car. Rear-wheel drive and gets to top speeds quickly. It's a real shame this car never saw the Super GT series.
It's a beautiful car, both with the vibrant accessories and without. Yuji, let's load it.
Hey, we'll contact you when the Diablo is fixed and race ready.
Best starts use launch control, by the way. Hold the handbrake, some people call it the e-brake, I know. Get your revs up, and on green, release the handbrake and go.
Day trippers and thrill seekers, I have a wonderful excursion for all of us today. We will speed past the tall trees of Kitayama Big Daisugi on our way to an iconic driving location. So last call for checks and questions. Nothing? Great, let's roll out.
Day trip rules. Try to stick together. You're my team. I want you to see what I see, and I don't want any of you to get lost. What better company? To drive along the coast than some classic muscle. Strong, sturdy, powerful, but that's enough about me. Coming up to our first incredible view. This expressway bridge reaches right across the bay and under the Santa Pass, a stunning viewpoint for those looking for epic vistas. It feels so exhilarating to be above the water. Take it all in as we are about to enter the tunnel up ahead. As the expressway straightens to the tunnel entrance, we slice left through the hillside, with a series of raised roads and tunnels as we head towards our next point of interest. The acoustics of these long routed tunnels capture the reflected sound of anything inside and throw it right back at you, creating a cacophony of sound. If you ever get a new car to try and want to hear it at its meanest, this is the place to do it. I encourage you to take photos anytime you want. Fill your camera with shots of cars, landmarks, gorgeous skies. Go wild. As you drive around Japan outside of my day trips, you will see speed traps and huge ramps. These PR stunts are placed here by the Horizon Festival. Why? Festival bug, of course. So, if you see one, you know what to do. Sharp right corner ahead. Eyes on the road. Watch your braking up ahead. Sharp right corner as we follow the forest road. Braver drivers may wish to venture off-road around areas like these to explore for themselves. You'll notice one of our convoy has a real bite. That's the Plymouth Cuda 426 Hemi. The front end's vertical slats were designed to resemble the smile of its namesake, the Barracuda. Underneath the hood, things are even more fearsome. The 426 Hemi engine was nicknamed the Elephant due to its cast iron block making up a part of its 843-pound weight. Okay, team, we need to park up ahead. Bring your car to a full stop. Ah, there's Jordan.
I got a little challenge for you. See that? That's the Challenger. This one has serious acceleration and loves to be thrown around. A perfect partner for a skill drive.
Do whatever you can to chain skills together and notch up a mega skill score before you reach the end. think I could run a day trip? This is the bamboo forest, but there is a plant. It's very fast at growing. No, I'll leave it to May, the expert. May would have a fact about that. Like, it produces X amount of energy every hour, or it's this many meters tall. Or, I don't know, something like that.
You got any good fishing village facts for us, May?
Oh, I got so many. But you have to be on a day trip to hear them.
Sorry, yeah, forgot this is your actual job. Guess I better book in again.
I don't know how you top that. Seriously, maximum skill.
Welcome back, Sanchez.
Oh, nice. You found a gift drop from another player. How sweet. Honestly, the people around here are the best. Meet me there and we can take a look.
That's so cool. What a gift. Be nice to say thanks.
I love a gift, and this, very generous. Enjoy taking this one out for a spin. Heading to the Chaser Zero showcase. I'm doing mine soon, and as a super fan of the anime, I can't wait. Just a massive mech standing between us and our new wristbands. Not too impossible, right?
Chaser Zero in the flesh. Well, metal. Quite impressive, isn't it? Go get him.
Language updated. Chaser Zero engaging systems. Actuators set. Flight systems online. Power level optimal. Chaser Zero. Initialization complete. Analyzing velocity. Victory forecast at 80%. Combining fuel sources. Executing splashdown. Purging excess water from intake vents. Experimental power systems activated. Operating at 150%. Caution advised. Collision avoidance protocol assembling. Kinetic traversal device deployed. Ready for expulsion. Experimental power systems operating at 200%. Extreme caution. Overcharge. Overdrive. One. Emergency shutdown ordained.
I don't believe many can say they beat Chaser Zero in a showdown across Tokyo City. Congratulations. Here you go. One blue wristband. Looks good on you. Now, your next wristband waits behind this Horizon Rush event. It's a cold one. With that new wristband, you'll be driving faster, Class A cars. Perfect for these new events.
What's up? Looking forward to the Rush event? It'll be a cold one, apparently. I'm gonna keep hitting races to qualify. I'll see you there, right? Up for roaming off the beaten path? That month. Taro Evo we found is ready in your garage.
I've had that happen a few times, and it will probably happen a few more.
Congratulations, you're all signed up for the next Horizon Rush. Go on, get going.
Dust yourself off. Head back up, give it another shot.